To connect Google Sheets, we're going to go to our last module. Click the plus sign, go to Google Sheets, and you're going to scroll down to search row. Do not click advance. Now we need to make a connection. So we need to go to our Google Cloud. You can just Google Cloud. It'll get you there. It'll look like this. Make sure up here, console.cloud.google.com. And there's going to be the things. Read all the things. And then create your account. And then you'll go up to here. It'll always have my first project. I'm going to go in there. These are all the lists of my projects. I'm going to create a new project. I'm going to name it Demo Meal Planner. And hit create. It's going to create. I'll wait for that to be done. Okay, it's still on my first project. So I want to go to Demo Meal Planner. Okay. And then I want to enable API. I go to this hamburger menu. I'm going to go over to APIs and service. That's not APIs and services. There we go. Enable. Actually, we should go to library. It'll make it cleaner. I'm going to go to API services library. So we're going to scroll down to all the Google things. We are in Sheets, so we're going to need that. Enable that. We're going to go through. We're just going to enable all the APIs right now. Now, an API is not giving you access, giving them access, make.com access to your actual Google Sheets. This is just the connection between Make and this world of Google Sheets. We're going to get into the exact keys here in a little bit, the client IDs. So Google Drive is required for that. We're going to hit enable. Okay, now we're going to go to our OAuth consent screen. We are going to get started. Make. And then this is just going to be your email. Click next. We're going to be external because you're going outside of any kind of organization. Oh, I'll put my contact information. Okay, it's on you to read the things. So you open it, hit pause, read the things, click continue, create. Okay, create OAuth client. We want to do a web application. We're going to name it Demo Meal Planner Sheets. And we need to add URIs. So I have a list of URIs. Believe you can get them in here. This is where it gets tricky. Those are scopes, not URIs. So I do know that the URI we want is this one. So I'm going to go back to make.com. Nope. I can never remember if it's that or with the slash, so we'll do both. Okay, I'm going to hit create. And then this is where it gives me my client ID. So these are the secrets. And if you try to steal my secrets, it's not going to work because I'm going to delete them right after I make this video. So I have a separate document place that I keep my secrets. So I'm going to copy. That's the client ID. That part's not the secret. That's just like the address. Click OK. And here is my client ID. And there's part of it. You could copy it there. But what you need is the secret, which is like a password. So sometimes it pops up with another window and it has all of it there. Because as you can see, that started in November, even though it's November now, you're not going to be able to get the secrets later. But I can still get them now. Okay. looks good. I'm going to hit save. We have to add some scopes, so it knows exactly what it's allowed to do with that information. So you're not giving it too much. So my sheets are in my drive. So we got to go to the drive. So, so this scope allows them, make.com, your account within, whenever you give this access, to see, edit, create, and delete all your Google Drive files. So know what's in your Google Drive. Are you giving too much? That's why I'm using a secondary email. All right. Now I got to, let's talk about sheets. Sheets. Yes. See what that allows. See, edit, create, and delete all your Google Sheets and spreadsheets. I could do view only. We're going to go with this because I know I'm giving limited access because it's a secondary Google Drive. All right. Now I'm just going to look at all of them and scroll through to make sure I got the right ones. So I got the drive. I got the sheets. I'm going to hit update. Then you'll see these pop up over here. So it's only sensitive. So non-sensitive, I don't even know what that would look like. But the sensitive ones is your sheets. Like, well, you might be a little concerned. Restricted is your drive because that's kind of a big deal. We're going to hit save. Remember, it's on you who you give access what to. So you're not giving those client IDs to anybody else, but you're still interfacing with just other websites, which kind of freaks me out. All right, I feel pretty good about that. Let's go back to make.com. So I'm going to add a connection. This is my demo meal planner. I'm going to get that client ID that I had before. And then my secret. And I'm going to sign in. Yeah, it worked the first time. Okay, I picked the correct account that I'm going off of. Access blocked. 403 access denied. So let's see the error details. Oh my word. Oh, it's offline. Okay. So, see, part of that headache. This is why I want to walk through this with you guys. Because I spent many hours of my life arguing with make.com and Google in my head. All right, branding. This is where we do it. Maybe it's audience. That's good. Audience. This is what we forgot to do. Publishing status. So I can add in the test users and go that route to put the email address and all that in. And then I'm going to have to go back and reauthorize it, like I think every week or so. I'm just going to publish the app because I'm only giving access to myself. Yep. Confirm. Apparently I didn't click the button before. Okay. So it's going to say this, that it requires verification. Don't fall into that trap. I spent hours down that trap. That is only if you are a developer. You're only using this for your personal stuff, so you can just ignore that. Okay. So we're going to go back to make. I'm going to try again. Connection. Oh, before we do that, yeah, no, we're good. Let's try again. Oh, this is a good sign. It's a red triangle, but that means that we're getting closer. So again, proceed at your own risk, but I'm going to trust Integromat, which is the predecessor to make.com. Okay. Yep, it's going to see my contact information. And this is where Google is trying to protect you. Like, are you sure you want to give them access to your full drive and to change your sheets? Yes. All right, everything is green. It's looking at all my sheets. And, oh man, do I have multiple? What do we call that thing? Demo meal plan requests? Yes. This is what happens. You got to watch your naming conventions. Sheep name, demo. Yep, that's the one. Okay. We do have headers. So when you look at this, we have headers. So it'll know not to read that stuff. Or it can read it, but know that they're headers, not data. Okay. Column range. Yep. Order, sort in descending. We'll check my cheat sheet notes. Oh, we want to order it by timestamp. So you'll see why. When you have multiple, you want it to pick the most recent one. So that's why we say descending. And then we're going to limit to just one. We just want to see the most recent. Hit save. Why is it a red? Value must not be empty. What is empty? Select from my drive. Okay. So we're going to see if this works. Now this gets a little, I'm going to copy the webhook. I'm going to click run once to test it. And now it's looking for that webhook. So I'm going to go in another window and I'm just going to paste the webhook in there and you're going to see it trigger. Boom, I see you. Now let's see what it came up with. And it sees demo responses. It sees all these things. Perfect. Great.